Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode where we solve real-life tasks from GitHub projects. Today, we're going to take on MatterMost. It's an open-source collaboration platform built for enterprises. It's been used by companies like Samsung, NASA, and the US Air Force. And they're also a fellow YC company. They use React in their web app, and they have these legacy class components that they want to migrate to functional components. One of them is a component called Boolean settings. And that's basically what we're going to task Fume with today. Fume started strong by searching for the component definition in the codebase. This should be pretty easy given that the file path that includes the component is already given in the GitHub issue. Next is making the actual conversion from a class component to a functional component. This is a relatively complex step as Fume has to rewrite the entire component definition and also migrate to more modern approaches like using useEffect and use state hooks. You might think the task is done right now, but no task is finished before it's tested. And that's the whole reason we gave Fume an entire computer. It allows Fume to run and test code freely. To do that, Fume starts off by searching the relevant test code in the codebase and makes the necessary edits to the file in order to test the exact case it needs to. Now, it's time to run these tests. Well, Fume runs them, but it fails. But that's okay. That's what the tests are for. Apparently, Fume was missing a prop called disabled in the component definition. When it fixed that, the test passed. But now, Fume is still not quite done because it needs to run more tests to make sure we have no regressions in the codebase. So it finds other test cases that includes a component that we edited, but it's indirectly connected to it, and runs them all. Well, it faces a small obstacle in the way while trying to run these tests, and it asks me how to run them. This is not ideal, but it's way better than LLMs to hallucinate imaginary work. It took me like 3 minutes to tell Fume how to correct its mistake, and Fume went ahead by running those tests correctly. When all the tests are green, Fume must finally be able to say that he's done with the task and made a summary for me to review. And the most important part here is that there are tens of these similar tasks in the MatterMost repo, and Fume can do all of them in the background with minimal effort for the human engineers. And it perfectly showcases how Fume can take away the grunt work of software development from the shoulders of teams. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.